Hello, I would like to welcome all the LCCA members that are tuning in for this video. And the video is number 2 in our series, and it's navigating the LCCA website. I will tell you up front that there is so much information on this website that this short video, which will probably run 15 or 20 minutes, will never encapsulate everything we have on the site. And that's why I have asked, or at least I'm hoping that Dennis DeVito, who really keeps the website up on a daily basis, will be able to do some more videos like this to help people understand more in-depth use of the website. And obviously, when I talk about the website, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Larry Black, who's our IT coordinator, has done this for many years, and it's because of Larry and a number of other folks that we have the site. So let me go ahead and get started. And the good thing about tonight's video, or today's video, depending on when you're looking at it, is you won't be looking at me very much, because I'm right now going to share my screen, and I'm going to bring up the LCCA website. And you should be able to go onto your computer and type in lionelcollectors.org, O-R-G, and the website will pop up like this. Once it pops up, there are a number of things that we're going to look at, but let's practice signing in first. When I joined the club, I was afraid of this website because there was so much information on it. And over time, I've gotten to learn more about it, but it's really by going on and just playing around with it and looking for things. So that's what we're going to do a little bit of tonight. The first thing we will do when we sign into the website is go up to the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see the section that says Member Login, and you'll see I've already populated my member ID, and I've put my password in. If for any reason you do not know your password, and that's not unusual because the club provides you a password when you join, you can change it to a different one yourself, but we always have one you can use. All you have to do is put your member ID in and hit go, and it'll say, would you like to have your password emailed to you? Then we will email the password to you automatically. You can come back, type it in, and hit go like I have just done, and we're in. So that's good. We are now in the website. Now, the first thing that I'd like to show you is, or remind you about, is to sign in to the website. You have to have a valid email address. So you really should register your email address with the club, and 80% or more of our members have already done it. But if you don't provide your email address to us, you're missing the President's e-blast, which goes out usually twice a month, and it has lots of important information about the club, new products, activities, things like that. And you also will be able to sign into the website and use it. So please provide your valid email address, and I'll tell you how to do that a little bit later. Now I'm going to go in, and now that we're already signed in, we're going to take what I call the red stripe tour. And if you look across the top of the website, you will see the red stripe. And this is not the first page that you always will come to, but this is one of the pages that I find to be the most helpful. And we're going to go red stripe by red stripe quickly and show you some things that you can utilize on this page on the website. The first one is Join Our Club. And if you open this page up, you'll see how to become an LCCA member. And then there's also the official member application, which is there. So if you have a friend you want to recommend for the club, or you want to have, you want to add your spouse, you can do that right on this page. If you want to give a gift membership, you click on the last item in the Join Our Club red stripe, and it'll tell you how to give a gift membership. And that includes to junior members. Members under 18 are the largest sector of our growth in our club, and we are thrilled to see the younger members coming into the club to balance out some of us older members, or as I like to call it, more experienced members. Now, the second part of the red stripe is the LCCA store. And I'm going to pop down here and we're going to go to shopping cart just to take a look at it. And when you order things or when you've gone through and you figure out what you would like to order, your items will line up in here so that you know exactly what you've ordered and how much it costs and things like that. If you have already done some orders, you can go in and see the orders that you have done over the last couple of years. So if you said, how much did I pay for that, whatever, you can find it. So it's really easy to do. There's product announcements that are on here. And beside that, when you click on the LCCA store, the red one, the big red one, it welcomes you to the store and it shows you here is the 50th anniversary items. Whoops, I just clicked right over it, excuse me. It shows here, there's a number of areas, 50th anniversary, accessories, apparel, LCCA sets, commemoratives, LCCA cars, miscellaneous. If you are building a layout module, you can order many of the items that you need from the module right here on our website, rolling stock and vehicles. And right now, we're at a point where we have sold out of a lot of things for the holidays. So there's not a lot of items on here. But again, if you want to go to accessories, and let's say you're going to open that up and you want to order the passenger shelter, which is right here for your, it's $24. And it keeps bouncing me around because my finger is too heavy, but it's $24. You can add it to your cart by hitting that. You can see there's 22 more of them. You can only purchase 2, and then it'll go to your cart and you can purchase it. But that's what you do at the LCCA store. In the LCCA events, and I know I'm going over these areas pretty quickly, but it's only because we want to keep this to a highlights sort of a shot. The LCC events, you can get an overview of LCC events, and obviously the conventions are some of the top events that we could ever have. I mean, just amazing. And there are areas on the website where you can go and find out all about the last conventions and where we were and all things like that. You can also see, that's by clicking right here. You can take a look at all the conventions. There's Kansas City, where I joined, going all the way back to 1971. A lot of them have logos for the pins and the information, and you can read about the conventions by just clicking on it. If you want to take a look at the convention cars, a lot of us collect the convention cars for the conventions. You can take a look here. Here's the 2020 set. It's a beautiful set, which I have just received. I understand we're currently sold out of them. And you can also look at convention-related product offerings, and you can go all the way back to 1972, and you can see all the various special cars that were issued and special items that were issued for all of our conventions. And that's really fun to look at. And some of these things I've never seen, so it makes it even more fun. There's the banquet cars. Okay, so that again is the third block in the red stripe. The newsstand. We have our publications highlighted here so that many of us get our publications hard copy, but you can also come here and take a look at the Lion Roars and see a sample article, a sample issue, the interchange track, the e-track, the LCCA website. You can find how to go on to the online membership roster if you are a member of the LCCA, and you can type your zip code, your city in, and find some other collectors who perhaps live close to you that you can get together for a special event. So that's one way to certainly do it. The Lion Roars archive is really great. You can go in here, and if you want to take a look at any of the Lion Roars going all the way back to, gosh, I think 1998, They are all on here. So if you want to look at number 1 from 2006, you click on it and then it pops up. And there's 40 pages of it that you can go through page by page and see what you missed. Take a look at what happened in 2006 and actually any issue at all. So we are going to go back again. And again, you can do that for any of our publications. As I said, junior members are a big part of our growth. And we have a special section for junior members that we ask that they use the section with their parents' permission, and a lot of times the parents go on with them, which is even better. And there we have the Lion Roars magazine, which they receive. They get a special magazine on the website called the Lion Cub that is geared to them. They get the catalog delivered to their house just like the rest of us. They get a special car, a billboard, and a very special pin that's a collector's pin. And there's actually, I've heard, some products in the mill for the junior members, and they'll read about them here. Now I'm going to go to the next area, which is Ask Our Experts. And we are really lucky, and we have many experts in our club, in the leadership of our club and throughout our club. But one of them is Bill Schmelk. He is our Ask the Expert, knows everything about Lionel, much more than I do, that's for sure. People ask him questions. It's the number one item that's utilized every month by our members. He's a great guy, and he's always there to help. Now I'm going to switch off Bill, and I'm going to go to the Lionel Connection. We would not be a club, we would not be a functioning club without Lionel. And Lionel is a tremendous partner. And in this section, you can find out different things about what Lionel has built for the LCCA. There's some very special issues that are here that are highlighted. You'll see the trains. There's links for Lionel that you can go to. Here, these are the current catalogs, and I'm talking about usually 2019, 2018, all the way back to 2010. So the current catalogs are all here for you to look at, and I find that it's really great to go back and look at them. Lionel has announcements they make, and they also have conversations with Lionel that are also very interesting. So again, I would definitely take some time and go back and see some of that. Now, the next thing we're going to look at is, I think, one of the most fascinating benefits that our club offers to our members, and it's only Lionel members now that can see this. If you go to the home page and you'll see a little home symbol with a house, I've already clicked that. This is the home page. I've gone up here and I've clicked on members only because only members can see this. Then I've come back over here under members only, and I'm going to click on digital publications. And we have recently acquired some fascinating digital publications that go all the way back with Lionel catalogs to 1900. And you can sign on here, and I'm just going to do one of these just to show you, but you can see the consumer catalogs from 1900 and just fascinating information about Lionel and its history that most people would never see. I collect catalogs, but I think the oldest one I have is 1930. So there's tons of stuff here to see. I'm not going to go through all of it just because of time. But then again, the catalogs go up to 1995. The Lionel magazine goes from 1930 to 36, Model Builder, Inside Track, all the inside Lionel magazines that were so essential for people who were in the hobby in those days are here for your use. And then the Lionel Post-War Service Manual that I use all the time, the consumer publications, and some of the advertising, which is just fascinating, is on here. So again, that information is all there, and again, just for Lionel Collectors Club of America members. So now what I would like to highlight on that same page, and Al Colas, former president, and another one of our leadership team coordinates our social media. And you can come here and click on Facebook. I'm not going to do it right now because it'll open it up, or YouTube, and you can find out what's on our Facebook site. what's going on with the club. Are there contests? Are there things that can happen? You can find all that information here. Again, to sort of summarize where we are, we have so much information on this website that you could probably look at it for a long time, and it would be very, very difficult to see it all. I wanted to thank everybody for tuning in to this segment of the Lionel Collectors Club of America video updates for our members. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video update. Again, it went very quickly because I promised it would take 15 or 20 minutes. I'm probably a little bit over that. If you have questions about anything I said today or questions about the club or suggestions, you can email me, Andy Dubell, the secretary, not the treasurer, at office@lionelcollectors.org. You can also go into the Interchange Track publication or the Lion Roars publication. Go to the page with our pictures and you'll see my email address. I don't answer every question. I get a couple hundred a month, but I do route them to our club officials who are very, very happy to answer your questions and try to make your experience better. And that's what we're really trying to do here today. So again, the next one of our short videos, number 3, we'll talk about all the publications that LCCA members receive. So I hope you'll sign in for that one too. Again, enjoy your trains and thank you very much.